welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I know I look a bit cray-cray right now, but we are a work in progress. So today we're going to be creating that beautiful look that you have just seen in the intro. And without any further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, let's get started. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to be applying some sticky tape to the outer corner of my eyes because I want a really nice sharp edge. And to do that, I'm going to be using some masking tape. Unfortunately, I'm out of sticky tape and I do not have Post-it. So I'm going to be using cellophane tape, which works really well. I've used it in the past. And as you guys can see, I already went and I primed my eyelid ready for the work, and we just put some concealer and I set everything with a translucent powder. I am going to be playing around with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 palette. So this is what the shades look like, and this is what it looks like. It has your pretty purple tones, your cranberry red tones, some neutral tones, and a few glitter tones that we're going to be working with. So I'm gonna start off by going in with a blending brush. So I'm going to be using my Zoefa 221 blending brush, and I'm going to go in with Perfection, which is this color right here. It's a pretty pinkish peachy tone shade, and I'm going to be taking it on my brush and I'm going to be blending this all over into my crease and above my crease. So I want this color really nice and high. Okay, so now that we have that shade nicely blended out, I'm going to be taking another blending brush. This is a bit of a precise blending brush, and this is the Zoefa 224 brush. And I'm going to be taking the color Thick Skin, which is the last shade in the first row. And I'm going to be taking a little bit, and I'm going to be only placing it, like, honestly guys, like very close to the outer V like this. And keeping this shade in the crease, just making it darker. Now we don't want to do too much of blending here because we want to keep the dark shade a bit lower than the high shade. Now going back with that same 221 brush and the color Perfectionist again, I'm going to go back in and just blend that color out upwards towards the brow bone. And I am going to be deepening out this color a bit more in the outer V. So I wanted to go in with the shade called Homebody, which is this beautiful brownish orange shade. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using this Essence brush right here. Just going to pick up a little bit and just blend it into the outer V, and keeping this color again really low and keeping it like not too much in the inner corner. And then I'm going to go back in with the 221 brush and blend all of the shades together, just making it a bit more seamless and well blended. So now that we have all our matte shades on the eyelid, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself a small cut crease using my Fast Base Concealer in C8.5 from Makeup Revolution, and I'm going to be cutting a crease. So I'm just going to be using a flat brush like this here, and I'm going to be doing a small cut crease. So guys, now that I went ahead and cut the crease, I'm just going to go ahead and use my finger and soften up that concealer, blending it nicely into the skin so we can go ahead and apply some translucent powder and we can apply some shadow. So I'm just going to set this lightly with some translucent powder. So for the inner corner, I'm going to be using this shade right here, and this one is called Ride of Diamonds. And I'm using my finger and I'm just pressing on that shadow. I find it works better with the finger than actually a brush. Taking a flat small head brush like this, I'm going to pick up that same color, right, or diamonds, and I'm just going to press it on with a brush and make sure that that color is nicely packed on. So now that I have that color in my eyelid really nice and packed on, I'm going to go in with a matte shade again, and I'm going to be using that same color Home Body, and I'm going to be diffusing that shade with this pretty color that we applied on the lid. And I'm bringing it like more towards the inner corner, if you guys can see what I'm doing, because I feel I'm going to be applying a deeper shade on the outer part of the eye. So I just want this shades here to kind of blend together. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you will see what I'm going to be doing at the end. Okay, so now that we have that shade there, I'm quickly going to go back in with the small brush that I was applying the glitter with, and I'm going to like merge those two colors together, making sure that the sparkle is still on the top, but it also has that orange brownish shade blended into it. So what I didn't want to do was, I didn't want to like literally go in with a black shadow and making this outer part more dark. So I have to eventually use it, because other than that, there's no other deeper brown shades in this palette. I mean, Home Body is the deepest brown shade here. So I have to use the black, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit. And this is called Temptress. And I'm just like ever so lightly taking some black and just like firstly blending it in the back of my hand to soften it up, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer corner of my eyelid, blending it in with that brown shade. And again, we're making it soft, so we don't want to apply too much of that black shade. And I kind of like the way the black is playing out. I'm going to be switching up the brushes, taking the first brush that we started off with, and I'm going to be going with Perfectionist again and just cleaning out any of that shadow that has hit the transition. And I'm going to go back in again with Thick Skin and run that just along the crease area where we applied that shade, and going back in with that same Essence brush and that black shade, and we're deepening out the outer corner. So guys, to finish up this eye look, I am taking a small flat head brush like this. It's really small, and I am going to be using this to just complete the eye look. And I am going to be dipping this color into Home Body just a little bit, and where I literally cut my crease, I'm just going to draw like a light line going across, so that just completes everything and it gives a crisp finish. Gonna be taking another detailed head brush like this and picking up that shimmer shade, and now I'm focusing it right beneath that line. So guys, I am going to be applying my eyeliner, and this is just a cheap eyeliner that I picked up, and I feel like with a felt tip I can get a more precise, cleaner edge of the eyeliner, and it just leaves a beautiful finish compared to a liquid for me, because I struggle with hooded eyes and a liquid liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a eyeliner. going to be removing the sticky tape from my eyes. I'm going to be finishing up my eyeliner, doing my face makeup, and I will see you guys on the other side. Okay beauty babes, so I completed my face makeup and my right eye off camera. I'm back on camera now because I'm gonna finish up this eye look. Honestly, I didn't expect it to come out so good. I was just going for more of a softer look, but this is honestly one of my favorite looks that I've done. I'm gonna complete the eye look at the bottom. So for the bottom part of the eye, I am going to be going in with a black kajal stick, and I'm going to be applying this to my bottom waterline, and I'm tight lining my upper waterline as well. I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter in Precious Petals, and I'm going to be using a small detail brush, and I'm going to pack this shade in the inner corner of my eyes just to make it pop. So we're going to work with the bottom lash line, and I'm going to be using that pretty shade called Thick Skin, which we applied into our crease. I'm just going to get it on a flat smudgy brush, and I'm going to dust that shade underneath my eyelashes and just blend that color out. And I'm going to be taking it further by taking a more fluffy flat blending brush, and I'm going to blend that out even more. And what I'm actually doing is I'm smudging the black kajal into the eyeshadow, creating a nice ombre effect, going from the brown color to the dark black color. So I'm going to be using the Slimline flat brush, and I'm going to be going into that black shade from the palette, and I'm going to be pressing on this shadow right up against my waterline. Sort of connecting it with my eyeliner, and as you guys can see, I'm not taking it all the way in. I'm just doing half of my outer V, and then taking that Real Technique smoking flat brush and blend it all together. For the inner part of the eye, I am going to switch it up a bit, and I'm going to be going back in with the shade that we have on our lids, which is called Ride or Diamonds. And I'm just going to like place it underneath in the inner corner, going towards the center. For mascara, I'm going to be going in with my Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. So guys, you can leave your eyes like this, but I'm a little bit extra, so I'm going to be going in with false lashes. I do have 2 pair of the signature Fab lashes, and I think I'm going to be going in with the style 36. I'm just quickly going to go off camera and apply my lashes. Okay beauty babes, let's finish up this entire look. I'm going to be filling out my lips, so I'm going to go in with a brown liner first, and I'm going to outline the lips. And then I'm going to go in with my Freedom Makeup, I think this is the Freedom Makeup Melt Pro Melt Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Bear. It has this beautiful peach undertone, so that's why I'm using it, because I'm trying to keep everything close to the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna apply this to the center of the lip and use my finger to blend it out. Okay, my beauty babes, we have reached the end of this video. This is the final look. I hope you guys really like this look. I am blown away with the pigments in this palette, and trust me, you're going to be seeing a lot more makeup looks using this palette. I literally adore this look, period. There's no doubt about it. I love the way this entire look just all pulled and got together, and it became such a beautiful look. So guys, I wish you nothing but the best for the new year. May 2021 bring blessings, and may you be happier, bolder, and may we all step out of our comfort zone and do something a bit more different and nicer to someone else. I love you guys so much. Happy New Year, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.